Also, Neo will finally make the decision that will change the course of the entire franchise. Are there any secrets hidden behind these scenes? Welcome to Matrix Explained.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
After Tank rescues Neo and Trinity, Smith and the SWAT team arrive at their destination with the arrested Morpheus. Outside the building's windows, there is an open shot of the city. Many company buildings can be seen, such as Mulfa, which is a real estate company in Australia.
Have you ever stood and stared at it, marveled at its beauty, its genius? Billions of people just living out their lives, oblivious.
Smith's monologue reveals many interesting facts about the world of the Matrix. It's the first time we hear that there were other versions of the simulation, but one comment that always seems to go unnoticed is when Smith says that there are billions of people connected to the Matrix. This could imply that not only are there the human power plants near Zion, but many others around the world with billions of people connected to them, making the Matrix the largest social experiment ever. This leads us to wonder, what could happen if all those billions of people decide to wake up to the real world? Will there be enough resources to keep them alive? Interestingly enough, Smith had information that could be attributed to the architect, but the agent only wants the Zion codes so he can escape the Matrix. The agents inject Morpheus with a needle containing a special serum to break his mind and his alpha brainwaves. And when that happens, Morpheus will tell them anything and everything they want to know with no hesitation.
Like the dinosaur. Look out that window. You had your time. The future is our world, Morpheus. The future is our time.
There could be a problem.
Tank explains to Neo that each leader of a ship has codes to Zion's mainframe computers, and that it was only a matter of time before Morpheus' mind is hacked in, like a computer. Tank's comments about hacking the brain like a computer is an allusion to part of what the Red Pills are. They are half computer, half human hybrids. Red Pills are part machine, so they can be hacked. This is not the first, nor will it be the last time the human brain is compared to a computer. The growing similarities between man and machine in the trilogy eventually blurs the line that separates them, to a point where we forget who's human and who's machine. Tank suggests the unthinkable, to disconnect Morpheus, as the agents discuss how Cypher failed in his mission to kill his crew.
Never send a human to do a machine's job.
Before Tank pulls Morpheus' plug, Neo makes his decision. Many people have noticed that Neo had changed after he saw the Oracle. In the beginning, Thomas Anderson was somewhat timid, doubtful, uncertain. He was following others, but then after talking to the Oracle, he became confident, assertive. He decided to save Morpheus with determination. His bravery may have been the result of the influence of the Oracle's prophecy, and possibly the cookie he ate. A special cookie that changed his code. Neo was now becoming the savior.
I believe I can bring him back. Morpheus did what he did because he believed that I'm something I'm not.
What?
I'm not the one, Trinity. The Oracle hit me with that too.
Trinity is confused by Neo's confession that he is not the one. Regardless, he is still going to save Morpheus, and so Trinity follows him. The next short scene is Smith talking to Morpheus about how he sees humans as a virus. We have videos discussing this scene in greater detail. Check those out for a deeper analysis.
Okay, so what do you need besides a miracle?
Guns. Lots of guns.
Tank's comment about needing a miracle alludes to the miracle that will occur after Neo's death and resurrection. Neo and Trinity, of course, need plenty of weapons to take with them into the Matrix and save Morpheus. Anything they need, they can bring with them into the simulation. Sounds like cheat codes in a video game. makes us wonder about the limits of the construct. What other things can the red pill smuggle into the Matrix? Back to the interrogation. The serum doesn't seem to be working on Morpheus. This is the moment where Smith grows impatient and orders the other two agents to leave. The movie script describes that during Morpheus's interrogation, Smith begins to exhibit emotions, which was thought to be impossible for agents.
It's the smell, if there is such a thing.
This is one of the most important scenes in the film. It reveals that Agent Smith is a misanthrope. He hates humans, but he also has desires. He wants to escape the Matrix. His desires are borderline desperations. We move on to one of the most iconic fight scenes in cinema history. Neo and Trinity arrive at the building where Morpheus is being held. This fight scene is somewhat disturbing if you think about who they are fighting. Neo and Trinity are killing civilians, but for them, these security guards are part of the system.
If you are not one of us, you are one of them. That means that anyone we haven't unplugged is potentially an agent.
The guards are unknowingly defending the Matrix, but that also makes them enemies and obstacles that Neo must go through to save Morpheus. This also speaks to the emotional apathy that the red pills must have towards the humans inside the Matrix. Once Neo and Trinity have dealt with security, they enter an elevator. Agents Brown and Jones re-enter the interrogation room and are surprised to see that Smith had disconnected his earpiece. Smith doesn't know about the attack. Back in the elevator, Trinity is arming a bomb. Neo secures them to the elevator wire and shoots the lock holding it to the elevator.
There is no spoon.
Neo remembers and finally understands the words of the boy with the spoons. He no longer needs to be afraid of the incredible things he can do inside the Matrix, like exploding an elevator and destroying a building, because they don't exist, just like the spoon. This battle will be the first time the red pills take the fight to the agents. No more running. They are going to save one of their own. This represents a major paradigm shift and the establishment of Neo as a savior. Not only Morpheus's, but humanity's. Neo is facing the machines and accepting his fate. Next time, the One is finally born and the epic conclusion of the Matrix. For Matrix Explained, please leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for visiting the Desert of the Real.